Hi everyone, my name is Monique.
And I'm Naveen from Before You Play.
And today we're going to be playing through a game that is currently on Kickstarter called Let's Go to Japan.
This game is designed by Josh Wood and published by AEG, who are helping sponsor this playthrough. In this game, Monique and I are going to be competing to plan the best 6-day trip to Japan. We're going to be visiting Tokyo, Kyoto, and whoever is the most efficient, the least stressed out, and the most happy is going to essentially win the game at the end of it.
That's right. This is quite thematic for us because we are in the middle of planning a trip to Japan.
Yes, we are.
So we'll see who can make the best schedule. And so this is a drafting game for 1 to 4 players that plays in about 40 minutes. And so as per usual, we're going to start with a teach of the game and then go straight into a 2-player playthrough. If you'd like to jump around, we'll include timestamps in the description below.
Now, we do have to mention this is a prototype copy of the game, so things are subject to change in the future. There is a link to the campaign down in the description if you are interested in this game. And of course, lastly, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more in the future, please consider subscribing.
And without further ado, let's plan a trip to Japan. So, if you please direct your attention to the center of the table, we're all set up here for our 2-player game of Let's Go to Japan. And so, as you may notice, each player has their own player boards. And so, just for space reasonings, we put our player boards kind of opposite each other. But we're going to be reading through the cards every time we play them.
Yep. So I'll be playing down here, and Monique will be the purple player playing up here.
That's right. And so like we were mentioning, over the course of the game, we are going to be planning our Japan itinerary. And so our schedule is going to be 6 days long. We only have 6 days in Japan. We need to make it the best bang for our buck, right? Over the course of the week, hopefully we're going to be doing things like shopping, visiting shrines and temples, going and seeing nature and gardens. Having unique experiences, of course, tasting some of the food, and then just overall being in a very happy mood, right?
That's right, yep.
Now, our vacation is going to be centered around both Tokyo as well as Kyoto. And so for these 2 cities, we have 2 different decks, but each deck really follows the same kind of card anatomy. Each card shows some sort of experience. And so in this example, this is eating ramen at the best place. Wow. Now, which place that is, we have no idea. If you have any recommendations, let us know in the comments below.
Please let us know, yes.
But at the top right-hand corner of each card, it shows you how many victory points you're going to get at the end of the game for having this card in your itinerary. At the very top left, will show a certain amount or a certain combination of symbols, which will help you gain different types of experience and will otherwise help you earn points in other ways, which we'll show you in a second. And then at the very bottom of the card shows you some sort of end game scoring criteria that is considered the highlight of the day if this card is placed in that position for that day. And so the way that the game works is the game is played over the course of 13 rounds, and we have the round tracker over here. Each round, we're going to draw a certain combination of cards from these decks, choose one to play in one of the 6 days, and then pass the rest to our opponents. Now, the combination of cards that you pick up, as well as the number of cards you play and pass, is going to be dependent on the round that we're in. So in the very first round, we're each going to draw 1 card from the Tokyo and the Kyoto deck, so 1 of each. We're going to play 1 card and pass 1 card. And that's actually for the first 4 rounds. Once you get to the 5th round, your opponent will have passed you 4 cards from the previous 4 rounds. And so for that 5th round, you're just going to pick up that entire stack and then play 2 cards and pass 2. So you kind of have an idea as to what we're going to be doing throughout the 13 rounds, because it's all very much the same. Now, when playing cards to your tableau, there are a couple of things that you want to keep in mind. All points are going to be scored at the very end of the game, which means when you're choosing a card to play during the game, you can play cards to any of the 6 days in any order. So in the first round, I could play to Friday. In the 3rd round, I could play to Wednesday, etc. The thing to keep in mind are that each day can only hold maximum 3 cards. In addition, each day has a specific type of activity that is considered to be favorable. And so during setup, one person will randomize these, and then everybody else around the table has to have the exact same configuration. So for example, Friday is considered a favorable day to go and eat some nice food. So I may want to play the food icon card on Friday.
Sure.
Because as soon as the 3rd card is played, you're going to get a bonus depending on how many of those icons are showing at the top of just the cards that are in that day. And the bonuses are here at the top left-hand corner. If by the time I play a 3rd card, I only have 1 of those icons showing, then I get a boost on my mood tracker. So the mood tracker we'll talk about when we talk about final scoring, but this just means that you become a little bit happier in that moment. That, by the way, is the only time the mood tracker will move during the game, because otherwise we evaluate this at the very end. If you have at least 2 of these symbols, then you're eligible for at least the second threshold or below. And so this bonus will allow you to take 2 research tokens from the supply or a wild token. Research tokens are nice because if you don't spend them at the end of the game, they're each worth 1 point. But during the game, when we're drawing cards to draft, after you draw the cards for the round, but before you actually pass cards and choose one to play, you can spend one of these to draw 3 more cards in any combination between Kyoto and Tokyo, but you also must then immediately discard 3.
Yeah. So it just gives you access to see more cards if you're not happy with the ones that you have in your hand.
Yes, exactly. And if you have more of these, then you can use several of them in one round. The wild tokens are going to be for the end of the game. At the very end of the game, when we score our entire schedule, we're going to move our experience trackers up on our experience track here. Every time we come across those symbols on our cards in our itinerary. And depending on how far they are along this track, they're going to score you endgame points, depending on which threshold they've met.
Yep.
So these wild tokens can be spent to just move whichever tracker you'd like up by 1.
Yeah, especially if you're like in the threshold here, you spend 1, now you get 4 points versus nothing.
And finally, if you have at least 3 of the symbols showing, you're eligible for this area, which is really nice because you can either choose to take a luxury train, which will be pretty nice.
Pretty useful.
Or you can take an extra walk, which we'll talk about in a second. Trains, we'll talk about when we talk about endgame scoring. Now, 2 other things to consider when playing your cards to your itinerary. If I had played 1 card here, the next time I play another card to Friday, I can choose to play it above or below it. And if there are 2 cards already in Friday, then I can choose to play it at the very top or in between the 2 or at the very bottom. But once 2 cards are played on a day, you cannot change their order.
Yeah, so you couldn't then shuffle this to the bottom to place another one on top.
Yes.
Only the card that you're playing could be maneuvered within that stack.
Exactly. And the very topmost card that's in a stack is going to be the highlight of the day activity, which means the scoring criteria at the very bottom is going to be active when you go into endgame scoring. All of the other cards that are in that stack, their bottom scoring criteria will be completely ignored. That is only for the highlight of the day cards. The last thing is when you're choosing a card to play to your schedule, if you don't like any of the cards in your hand, you can instead choose to go on a walk. And this thematically represents you being spontaneous for the day, right?
It's exploring the town.
It's exploring.
Yeah.
And so if you choose to do this, you discard one of the cards from your hand, and then you get to draw the topmost card from either deck of your choosing, and you're going to play it on a day face down, showing the go for a walk side of the card. At the end of the game, this is going to score you 1 point. It'll also, in that moment, get you a research token, which is why there's a symbol there. And it'll also help boost your mood if you choose to leave it on this side. When we score the entire schedule at the end of the game, once you get to a go for a walk card, you get to actually flip it over and decide in that moment if you want to use it for its front side or its back side. That's kind of the spontaneity of going for a walk,
Yeah,
right?
so you're not going to know what's on that until
Yes.
the very end of the game.
You'll know where it is, which is going to be important, but you won't know what it is.
Right.
And so at the end of the 13th round, the game is going to end. But before you go into final scoring, it might look a little something like this, by the way, with a full itinerary. And I understand that the bottom parts of the cards are cut off, but before you actually score your itinerary, you have to place your trains.
Yep.
And this is going to be something you want to consider when deciding what cards to play. Basically, every time you switch from going to Kyoto to Tokyo and vice versa, you need a train because they're not within
walk
walking distance.
No.
Each player starts with a starting train that's neither good or bad. It's just neutral. And even if the day ends in one city and starts in the other city, you have to place a train at the start of that schedule. So because Wednesday, we basically have a Kyoto schedule from Monday to Wednesday, but then it switches over to Tokyo at the start of Thursday. So I'd have to put a train before Thursday.
Yeah, that is signifying you went from Kyoto to Tokyo at
Right.
some point between Wednesday night and early Thursday morning, maybe.
Exactly. Unfortunately for me, I went from Tokyo to Kyoto within the same day.
Yeah.
So any trains that you don't have, you have to take from the supply, which is not good because the regular trains are going to be minus 2 points. Now, if you're able to take luxury trains from taking this nice bonus here, they're going to score you 2 points and boost your mood.
Yeah.
So you want to get these if you can, if you know you're going to be switching cities. So because I'm going from blue to pink right here, I would have to put a train there. Anytime you have a card that's yellow, yellow can be for either city. So you get to choose at the end of the game.
Yeah, so that's why this one, Kyoto, again, still Kyoto, because this yellow falls within there.
Exactly.
You wouldn't want to take negative points here.
And so the way that we actually score is we're going to go from Monday all the way to Saturday, scoring our cards from top to bottom and moving our experience tokens along the way. So for example, if I were to score Monday, this top card here would allow me to gain a shopping experience. The next one would get me another shopping, a food, as well as a negative mood. And so the way that the mood tracker works is throughout the entire schedule, going from Monday through Saturday, top to bottom, this is going to move depending on what symbols I have at the top. And they're going to be thematically representing either really expensive or affordable experiences, or really tiring
or stressful
or relaxing experiences, right? Anytime my mood tracker goes to either extremes of happiness or sadness, then its corresponding tracker will move up. So if my tracker goes all the way to the unhappy symbol over there, stressed, then I become permanently slightly stressed. And then as soon as this reaches the end of one of those sides, then it always goes back to the center. At the end of the game, I'm going to score minus points for wherever I'm at here and positive points for where I'm at there.
Yep.
So that is how the mood tracker works. Otherwise, the only other thing is each highlight of the day cards, which are the ones that are at the very bottom of each column, are going to score you depending on what you've done up to that point in the trip. This card, the flea market, if I have 2 of those symbols on cards up to that point in the trip, then I will score 4 points and 1 point per shopping symbol. So
that did not happen.
It did not happen just because I only have 1.
Right.
So I don't get to score that. But had I been able to score that, I would score 4, 5, 6, 7 points.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, this might be one that you want to kind of show. So this geisha show, it wanted you to have 2 temple icons. Right above it, there are 2 temple icons.
Yeah.
So you would score 5 points, and then you would get to move your unique experience marker up 1, 2 spots like that. So that's how you successfully score one of these.
Right. And then, of course, whenever you hit a go for a walk card, you flip it over and you decide, do I want to use it for this side or this side? And that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Everything will make sense as we play the game, and we'll go through an entire game of scoring.
Yep.
So we're just going to go ahead and get cleaned up, and then we'll get started with our playthrough.
Okay, we reset everything. We've shuffled all the cards. There is no first player here because it's all simultaneous play.
Right.
So we just got to get right into it.
Yes, and like we were mentioning during the intro, we are going to Japan. We have not fully planned our itinerary, so this is going to be kind of real.
Yes.
You let us know at the very end of the video who planned a better schedule, and maybe we'll go with it. So, are you ready to begin?
I'm ready, yep.
Okay, first round of 13. We're going to draw 1 card each from Tokyo and Kyoto. So here you go, Naveen.
Thank you.
And in this round, we're going to play 1 card and pass 1.
Right.
So let me know when you've chosen. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so pass 1. We're going to pass first. Oh,
So,
actually, I'm purple.
Yes.
So I'm going to pass
Pass
to
here.
Naveen.
Okay,
which
these
is
go
here.
face down on the walk side, so your opponent will not know what's
Yes.
passed until they pick up in round 5.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So since I am the person who's playing on the opposite side, I'm just going to reveal my card first every time.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I am going to Ikebukuro.
Ooh.
And this is going to be a Tokyo card. So I'm starting in Tokyo on Monday because I have that shopping symbol. And that is what the favorite experience is going to be.
Sure.
So I'm going to go ahead and play this up here.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay, for me, I'm actually going to be planning a Tuesday trip in Tokyo. We're going to Zojoji Temple. This one is going to have the temple symbol as well as it's cheap. It's a cheap activity.
Ah, it's affordable.
So
Nice.
I'm going to go ahead and put that over here
On Tuesday.
under Tuesday because I want to kind of try to match up the symbol. I'm also trying to take account these symbols because I really want to get my happiness going and not have these kind of issues going this way, which is stress.
You don't want to have a stressful trip.
No
you want it to
stress.
be relaxing.
Yeah.
All right, and that is round
That's
1.
it. So we go into 2.
Yes. Okay, same thing. 1 and 1. There you go.
Thank you.
1 and 1 for me. Let me know when you've chosen. Oh my goodness.
So I might find myself needing to take some trains frequently, I think.
Well, you have 1.
I have 1,
So you
but
better start
there's
planning
6 days to deal with
That's
this.
minus 2 points
It is.
every time.
I know. Okay, I'm going to keep this one and pass this one to you.
Okay, I'm passing this one to you.
Okay.
Uh,
What do you got?
on Monday, again, I'm going to the Gotokuji
Okay.
temple.
You're shopping.
I'm trying to look at there's actually flavor text on all of these cards that are accurate.
It's also phonetic spelling.
Yeah, it has the pronunciation here.
Yeah.
Gotokuji.
Gotokuji.
And it's thought to be the birthplace of the Maneki Neko, which is, I think neko means cat in Japanese. So these are called the Maneki Neko.
Yeah.
So this is going to score me 2 points, and I'm going to place it on Monday over here. And I think I'll play it on top.
On top, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
So by you doing that, you for sure are not going to be eligible to score the one below it.
Yes, this highlight of the day, I'm saying no. Nay. Well, hold on. This highlight of the day is not bad. I just need one stressful activity. Okay.
You need one stressful activity.
I'm going to put that one below.
Okay. Meaning at the end of the game, Monique is going to want in this particular column of Monday to have that symbol present.
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Now for me, I am also going to continue on with my Tuesday plans, but I'm switching cities. We're going to be going to Kyoto now, and I'm going to be going and visiting Tofokuji Temple. This is going to get me 2 points. It's going to have a temple symbol and then an outdoorsy activity symbol.
Interesting.
I'm actually going to be tucking it, though, underneath.
You're switching cities.
I'm switching cities. So it's in my best interest to really stack up on Kyoto here. Because I do not want to go back and forth. I know for a fact at some point a train is going to go there. I don't have to place it now. But,
you don't want to place it now because if you get luxury trains, then you can decide what order to put your trains in, which is going to impact your mood tracker.
Yeah, because the luxury will go into happiness.
Right. All right. That was round 2. Let's move on.
Quick.
Round 3. Very quick rounds. Here you go.
Okay.
1 and 1.
Okay.
And then let me know. Ready?
Yes.
All right. Pass.
Passing you Tokyo.
I'm passing you Tokyo as well, so now you have a combination.
Okay.
Okay, I'm switching days to Wednesday, and on Wednesday, I'm going to go down the Philosopher's Path.
Okay.
I guess it's a famous stoned walking path that has cherry blossoms. Very pretty. This is going to score me 4 points, and if I can get 4 of the temple symbols by Wednesday, then I can get 8 points and a wild token. That sounds like a nice highlight of the day.
That's pretty good. So far, you have one showing.
I have one on Monday. So
and you know you're going to want to stack them up on Tuesday leading into that. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, on Wednesday, I have a yellow, so this can be kind of useful for me. But I'm going to be seeing some cherry blossoms.
Okay, cool.
So real simple, real easy. I'm just going to tuck this right over here. That's me.
All right. Okay. That was round 3. This is round 4. This last round in this the first third of the game that has the 1 and 1, right? So here you go. Okay. And here's mine. Good luck.
Okay, I'm ready if you are.
Okay, I am ready. Pass.
I am passing you Kyoto. There we go.
Yo Kyoto?
I'm passing you Kyoto.
Me? Okay. I am playing a card to Tuesday. So now that I have some goals in mind, I am ready to play some. I'm going to go temple lodging, I guess. I'm going to experience some temple lodging. 2 points, but it gives me that shrine symbol. Yep. And if I can really play my cards right, then I can have a Shojin Ryori meal. So,
ooh, okay.
Go for it.
So there is repeat cards. I also will be going to the Gotokuji Temple, just like Monique did in Tokyo. Okay. So this one I'm going to be placing in here, and I want to tuck it in between. And the reason for that is, so this is done now. Yeah. So we're going to resolve one of these in just a second. The reason is because the card that is a little bit cut off right now, the scoring criteria is I want 2 shopping and 2 temple symbols. So I definitely have that there. Yeah.
Well, you will have another shopping, you're assuming.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm going to have more shopping because that's what Monday wants. So this one, just to make it a little bit easier for everyone to see, I'm just going to kind of tuck it over here, and I'll just be aware that I have 4 points coming.
Well, you can just leave it there, and then when we go into final endgame scoring, we'll zoom out a little bit.
Okay, that works, yeah. Okay. So I'll just tuck this under, and then I'll just reference it if I need to in the future. Okay, so that is that. Tuesday is completely locked up. Yeah. It's all complete. So we're going to assess how many symbols, temple symbols, because that's what's showing on Tuesday. And then I get one of these rewards. You know what? Whenever we complete a day, let's just go ahead and tuck up here. That way we can see a little bit more.
There you go.
We still know what we're doing on that day.
Right.
And I do know my days of the week. So Monday, Tuesday. There we go. Since I have 3 symbols and I know I'm going to be using trains a lot and I can't really predict what's going to happen based off what you've given me, I think I'm going to take a luxury train. Nice. Because I know I'm going to want to put it out there and I know I'm going to be switching cities over the course of the game. Yeah, that's true. I don't have to commit this right now. Obviously, at the end of the game, I'll be placing them out.
Perfect. Okay. And since we both have the Gotokuji Temple, maybe we should really go there.
Maybe we should check it out.
Looks like we're both interested in it.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the end of the fourth round.
That's it.
So moving on to the next threshold. Now we are going to just pick up all the cards that our opponent has passed us onto our tableau here. And we're going to play 2 cards and pass 2.
Right.
So it's ramping up a little bit.
That's it.
So this is yours. You should have 4.
4.
And I should have 4 as well.
Yep.
Which I do.
Okay.
And
What
then
have you
go ahead and
left me
choose
with?
2. Okay, I have my 2.
I have my 2 as well.
All right, go ahead and pass. So that goes to you.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go ahead and play my 2 cards first.
Okay.
First, I'm going to complete Monday. So on Monday, I'm going to Tokyo Tower.
Nice.
It has that
the symbol you're looking
that
for.
I was looking for, the stress symbol.
Yeah.
And it's going to be worth 7 points, which is nice. I'm going to just ignore the bottom part because I'm going to tuck this
Okay.
underneath here. We'll resolve my bonus after I play my second card, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah,
right?
sounds good.
So that's going to be complete. I'll move that later.
Sure.
Switching gears to Tuesday, I'm going to go to the Otagi Nenbutsuji. Otagi Nenbutsuji temple.
Temple, yeah.
So it's another temple. It's beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
And it just gets me another one of those symbols. So I'm definitely tucking this one under because even though the highlight of the day is pretty similar, I just need 3 temple symbols.
Sure.
It gets me 5 points and 1 point per
Unique experience.
unique experience. I don't have any unique experiences up to that point.
Yes,
so
that's right.
It's not really going to be worth that much more. And this one gets me some bump ups, which might be better.
I think so. Yeah.
Right? All right. So
Do you want to
that's-
resolve yours first before I show mine? Since
Sure.
you're on it.
Since Monday's done,
Yep.
I'm just going to go ahead and cover up Monday.
Okay.
Let's count the symbols. I have 2
2.
of the shopping
So you can
symbols.
you can either get a little happy, you can get 2 research, or you can get a wild
a wild token. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take 2 research.
Yeah, 2 research. Worst case scenario, at the end of the game, it's worth 1 point each.
Yeah,
So, there
and
you
maybe later on when it gets like really kind of stressful.
As you get boxed in, because
Yeah.
certain days, you're just kind of committed to.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my research tokens there.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good. Okay, so I have 2 cards. We are both in Kyoto. The first one I'm going to play is the Senenzaka Slope. This one is a shopping, and so I'm just going to go ahead and place it into Monday because that's what we want. So now, for sure, 100%, I'm locked in on this one because this requires 2 shopping leading into it,
Yeah.
as well as 2 temples. So I know for a fact I'm going to get 8 points here.
Nice.
So that's good.
Good planning.
Thank you. And the the last one that I'm going to play is another Kyoto. So I'm going to be hopping on some trains.
Oh, okay.
So this one is the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. Look at that.
Oh,
Maybe we can go there.
yeah.
That looks nice.
It's one of Kyoto's most photographed sites. Oh.
Yeah, I think I've seen pictures of this before.
Okay.
So this one I'm going to be putting, unfortunately,
Where?
here. Oh,
I mean,
it's
yellow can count as either Kyoto or Tokyo, so that's not a bad.
It's not bad, but
play.
I know for a fact I'm going from here to here. So maybe I want to tuck
Put it on
this.
Monday?
Monday, yeah, I think I will tuck it on Monday.
Okay.
Unfortunately, not what I wanted. Yeah, and I know I'm not getting 3 temples here, so I will just tuck this right here and see what happens for the future. Poor planning. Okay.
Well, it's still gonna
It
be
is what it
fun, I
is.
think, in the end.
Yeah.
So,
Next
all
one.
right, next one. Now we're
Okay.
drawing 2 from the Tokyo deck, 2 from the Kyoto deck,
Okay.
and then same thing. We're gonna play 2 and
Play
pass
2, pass 2.
So hopefully you find what you're
What
looking
I'm looking for, yeah.
Ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and pass.
And it has some inefficiencies.
I know, I'm starting to get there too
Yeah.
with the train thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so first thing is I'm gonna go. Actually, I think I'm playing both of my cards on Thursday.
Okay.
So first, I'm going to go to a geisha show at Gion Corner.
Okay.
So it just shares the same icon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and place that there.
Okay.
It's in Kyoto. And then I'm switching gears to Tokyo, which means I'm going to need a train to visit an anime museum because I
Ooh.
definitely would want to do that, Naveen. We're going to do that.
We're doing that? Okay.
So
Are you tucking it under or over?
I'm going to put this over. I'm actually planning on making this a highlight of the day because I can pick up a gift for a friend.
Okay.
If I have 3 of those icons, which I'll already do by
Yep.
then, I'll get 3 points and 1 point per shopping icon.
Yes, you have 3
So-
because this one's kind of covered up here. Let's just move that 1, 2.
Yes.
The card itself is 3, so it will score
It's going to be 6 points minimum.
minimum. Yeah.
And it's perfect because it allows me to switch gears to Tokyo after this.
Yeah.
So it's in my best interest to find another Kyoto card, maybe. Or I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'll be
but
switching.
It would be in your best interest to find the next card that goes here to have a
Yes.
unique experience, so that way you can get the
A luxury train.
train.
Yeah.
This is, I'm a little nervous about this because I don't know what's going to happen, but these are both going on Friday and they're from 2 different cities. So we are shopping arcades. So this is going to be shopping, a food experience there.
Oh.
And it's going to cause me a little bit of stress, apparently.
Is there food at the arcades?
I guess so.
Wow.
We
That
gotta
sounds
go.
amazing.
It's in Kyoto. So we're going to put that into that slot right there.
Nishi
This one requires me or wants me to have 3 shopping experiences and 3 food experiences. So I have 1 there, and I think I have 1, 2, 3 shopping experiences. So
Nice.
that'll most likely be what I'm going to be gunning for.
Okay.
The second one is now a different thing. This is visit a rescue cat cafe.
Ah.
So this one I'm going to tuck under. So I'm going to have to try to get as many
nice.
Tokyos leading into this trip right here.
Okay.
And essentially what it's going to do is it's going to get me a little bit of happiness and some food.
Yeah,
So we got
stress
some
relief.
food.
You'll play with the
So I'm tucking that there.
cats.
I will, yeah. So now I just need to find one more food somewhere along the way here.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
All right. Let's
right.
move on, shall we?
Move on, now we pick up.
We're picking up. So these
This
are
is
your
mine.
4.
Yep.
These are my 4. What did you leave me?
I don't remember.
Ooh. All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
You passed me something really good, but I can't play it. It would have
Good.
been perfect earlier.
Good.
But I think I'm still passing this back to you, so maybe you'll play it.
Okay.
Ready?
Tell me about it later because I don't remember what it was.
Okay,
So these
then
2
it
I'm
means
keeping.
I can't reveal it.
These 2 are going there.
Okay. So I am going to switch gears to Friday now.
Okay.
Time to get some food.
Yummy.
Because I actually really, truly want to do this in Tokyo.
Ooh.
Get yakitori in Omoide Yokocho,
Yokocho.
which is Memory Lane. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Ooh.
So it's going to be matching that symbol. And I'd like to make this a highlight of the day because order like the locals. Oh, we're not going to be able to do that. But it's nice to dream, right?
Yeah, you're very close to getting that because you already have you have 3 unique symbols. It requires 2.
Yes.
You have 1 food. It just needs 1 more.
Yes, that was the hope there.
Yeah, you got a good itinerary.
So I'm going to complete Thursday.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be with another one of those symbols.
Nice.
But I'm going to be visiting Sanenzaka Slope, just like you are.
Okay, yeah.
And it at least gets me another one of these symbols, which will score me a point for going to that day.
Okay.
So I'm going to tuck it under this because
you don't
I
want to
don't
score that one. Yeah.
want to score that highlight, and I want to stay in Kyoto until
Yeah.
I have to switch to Tokyo there.
Since you're out of cards, you can go ahead and resolve that
Oh, yes.
day. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I've completed Thursday. I have 3 cards here. And I have 2 of these unique experience symbols, which means
More research?
more research, or let's go with a wild token.
Wild token.
That
yeah.
might be helpful.
I mean, you can start counting up and seeing kind of where you stand on a lot of these
Yeah, I was
tokens.
thinking about the mood, because the mood would bring me up now, but here it would bring me down, net, and 1 down. So it's not really going to push me into the positive
Yeah, you
necessarily.
really want to try to get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so I found my last Monday activity in Kyoto.
Oh.
We're going to a flea market.
Ooh.
It's perfect. So it's a shopping activity, and we found some good deals. So
Yeah.
we're going to be pushing that way towards happiness.
Very good.
So what's really nice about this is I'm going to keep this as the highlight of my day because it requires 2 of those symbols.
And
I
you
have
already
1
have.
there, and then I have 1 there.
Very good.
And I knew I was not going to get 2 of those
unique
experiences then. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there.
Perfect.
And then I'll resolve my next card, and then we'll go from there. So
Okay.
I'm actually going to be resolving 2 full days. So Monday and Friday are going to be done. We're going to have sushi in Tokyo at the
Tsukiji Market.
Yeah.
I
So
love sushi.
this one is going to be. Yeah,
I'm hungry.
yeah. So this one is going to be worth 4 points. It is going to be a little bit stressful there at the market apparently,
Yeah, it's
but we're going to
crowded.
get some good
That's
eats.
why. Yes.
So this one I'm going to tuck it underneath. We're going to go to the cat cafe first, then
Okay.
sushi market, then we're going to go to the shopping arcades
Cool.
by switching cities. So this one, let's just go ahead and resolve this one since I'm holding it.
Okay.
So I have 1, 2, 3 symbols there.
Nice. You're doing well with that.
I am. And so I know I'm switching.
Another
areas.
luxury train?
We're going luxury.
Nice.
Luxury comes with 2 points and it increases happiness.
Yeah.
I want to try to hit this as much as I can.
I
if
want you to
possible.
hit that too.
Thanks. Okay, so then the next one is the Monday.
Uh-huh.
Monday is shopping now. I'm only going to get 2 here. 1, 2.
Okay.
And so let's go ahead and take, I think I'm going to take,
You could boost you said you wanted to hit that as much as possible.
yeah.
That gets you a
So
leg up on mood.
knowing that Monday's going to resolve before anything else, if I have 1 leg up here, then it's
Yeah.
going to go 1, 2. Then it's
So
going to
you'll
boom,
bing,
boom.
bing.
It'll bring it down.
Yeah.
And then it'll go up to 5 points guaranteed. And then I can start the train again. Yeah, you convinced me.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. So I'll go there.
Nice.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you have a lot of the mood symbols going well
These
for
are
you.
not like, apparently I'm a little stressed out on Friday.
On Thursday. Oh yeah, Friday. You're
Friday,
right. Yeah,
yeah.
it's the end of the week.
End of the
Friday is a
week.
pretty stressful
Long
day
trip.
during
Yeah.
the week. So.
Yeah. Okay.
All
that's
right.
it. Yep.
Shall we move on?
Yeah. So 2 and 2, right?
Yes.
So the symbol here, it's really tiny. This is where you would actually switch directions if you played
Yes.
3 or more players.
That's
For
right.
just us two, we're just going to be.
It's going to be the
same
same
old.
direction. Oh, 2 and 2, right?
2 and 2, yeah.
Here's 2. And
Perfect.
here are mine.
Okay.
All right. All right. I've chosen.
I've chosen as well.
All
Yeah.
right. Go ahead and pass.
I'm passing you 2 Tokyo cards, by the way. So you're having a lot of Tokyo coming your way.
Very good, because I need Tokyo going into the end of the week. I'm passing you 2 Kyoto cards. I hope you don't need them. So the first thing is I'm actually going to be playing both to Saturday.
Okay.
Because that's kind of like my dumping day, which is pretty thematic, right?
Like, just get it done.
The last day of a vacation, I was always like, what did we not do?
I
right?
guess we'll see what you're planning here.
Well, I'm in Tokyo, so I'm going to go to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building.
Oh.
It's
I
I
got
guess
some
this
business.
is,
You
it's
were
a
on a
sightseeing
business
spot.
trip, so you're having the pleasure before the business.
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
And it just meets one of the symbols for Saturday. I want it to be affordable and stress-free.
Yeah.
For my second card, I'm actually going to go on my first walk. So also thematic, we're just going to explore.
Yeah.
And so when you go for a walk, you actually discard the card that you had chosen. So I'm discarding this out. And you choose one of the cards.
I'm assuming it's going to be a Tokyo walk.
It's going to be a Tokyo walk. Okay. And I can decide if I'm going to put this below.
Yeah, because you already
this.
have one of those pink outdoor symbols
Right.
here. I'm assuming you're going to try to get another one at some point. and
Yeah.
This will potentially
This is
score.
already going to score.
Yep.
Yeah. So going on a walk gets me a research token. So I'm going to go ahead and
You
get
love
that
to
now.
research.
And then, of course, if you did not join us for the teach, when
I'll
we
share
get to
for you.
that, thank you. When we get to that point in the itinerary, then I'm going to get to flip that over and decide if I want it for the front side. I need to remember that I have these.
Yeah, you have
I
three of
could
them.
have used
You
that
can
then.
literally just keep it in front of you.
No, it's okay. I'll just remember.
So I also am going to be going to Saturday. But
Okay.
We're doing 2 Kyoto because I know I'm finishing off Kyoto here, so I don't want to have to use the train. So we are going to do a temple lodging. I think you did this also. Did you do this?
I didn't.
Yeah, you
Maybe
did.
in a previous
You did it
game.
over
Oh,
there.
I did, yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting
So
the
very
games
similar
mixed
to
up.
Monique's, but the scoring criteria is actually different. So just because this is the same does not mean this at the bottom is. I'm just going to be placing it in on Saturday here.
Okay.
It's an inexpensive activity.
Yeah, this would not work as a highlighted activity because it requires you to have no shopping symbols up to that point in your schedule.
Yeah.
And you've already gone shopping plenty. So.
It behooves me to shop quite a
Right.
bit here in this game. But I'm going to cover that up, so I don't have to worry about that. And we
Okay.
are going to be touring the Shugakuin Villa.
Shugakuin.
Shugakuin? Shugakuin Villa.
Ah.
Okay, so this
Sounds
one is also something that brings me happiness.
Uh-huh.
The scoring, I do want this one on top. It says journey to the outskirts. So if I have 2 of the outdoor symbols and I've at least journeyed once,
Yeah.
then I'm going to get 8 points.
Perfect.
I definitely want to do
You're
that.
going to be journeying a lot.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. So I'll put that right over there.
Very good. We are nearing the end of
Very
our
close,
trip.
yeah.
We're at the very tail end here. So
now we're going to pick up our cards
yes.
that were passed to us.
So those are yours.
Okay, I'm
and
trying
these
to
are
remember. You
mine.
said there was something that would have been cool.
There was something that you had passed me that I passed back
That
to
you
you.
passed
So
back.
I think you can probably tell what it is, but I don't think you'll have use for it.
I don't think so.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Okay, I'm actually going to play one of my first research tokens. I'm going to spend it.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and spend this, and I can draw 3 cards from any combination of my choosing.
Right.
What do I want to work on? That's the question.
Okay.
I'm going to go all 3 from Kyoto.
Kyoto.
After I draw these, before I actually choose, I have to discard 3 immediately.
So you're trying to figure out what you want to do on Wednesday based off what Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday.
From my
Accurate.
understanding, yeah.
True.
Okay. So you take all the cards in your hands and you get to decide which 3 you want to get rid of.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm choosing to
Perfect.
discard these 3.
Okay.
And I think I have something to choose. Are you ready?
I should have probably been paying attention to what
Yeah.
I wanted to do. Yeah, I think I am ready.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pass you these 2. So
Okay.
1 Tokyo, 1 Kyoto.
Okay, and let me pass these 2 to you. So 1 and 1.
Okay.
There we go.
Perfect. Well, I'm glad that I did the research token spending because I found some good cards.
Done the ideal.
So I'm going to complete, well, let's go with Wednesday first.
Okay.
On Wednesday, I am visiting in Kyoto, the
yeah.
Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. So
The ones
same
that I
as
saw,
you.
yeah.
Yes. And this, I think, will definitely go below this
Okay.
because I'm going to be able to complete
you are?
that condition. That's 8 points and a wild token. So that's nice. So there we go. On Tuesday, to complete the day, I'm going to Yasaka Shrine.
Okay.
How beautiful.
That's your fourth one, yeah.
This is my fourth temple
Right.
symbol. So now all the temple requirements are fulfilled. And I'm definitely going to be tucking this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to ruin that. And for the first time,
Oh, you're gonna
I've
get
completed with 3.
So you're going to be able to take a walk
Yeah.
or a train. By the way, we said in the teach about the walk.
Yes.
And that days can only have max 3 cards. This is the one exception.
Right.
If Monique chooses to walk,
Yes.
she can take one of these tokens and at any time choose to walk and have a 4th card in one particular day.
No, I need to do it now.
Oh, now. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's immediate. I need
So,
to take a
hybrid,
card
yeah.
and to attach it to that day.
Okay,
The day
I
that
see.
completed that.
Okay.
You do not get a research token for it. That's why that's slashed out.
So will you be doing that?
I
or a
will
train?
not. I
Train.
think I will take a luxury
Yeah,
train
you got some.
because I have a
movement to
lot
do.
of negative mood, negative mood things.
Okay.
So, all right, that's me.
Okay. I see that I'm going to be taking some trains, I think, right? So this card right here,
Aha.
this is going to go into Thursday, my very first Thursday activity,
Okay.
Kyoto Railway Museum.
Hmm.
This one at the very end, if I have this as my unique highlighted activity,
Uh-huh.
then as long as I've gone on 2 journeys leading into this card,
Which you will.
I'll get 5 points and then 2 points for every train.
Wow. So that's good for you.
Yeah, it worked out. So
travel a bunch more.
so I'm here. So the way I see it is, as of right now, I'm only technically traveling once.
Yeah.
But then by going from this blue, I have
No, you're
2.
traveling twice.
Because pink,
Yeah.
all
to
into
blue.
that's 1. And then no matter what, to get to this card, I
You-
have to travel at least 1 more time.
Right.
So that's going to be good right there.
If you have more trains, you could even make this pink and then have to travel once, twice, back to blue, back to pink. If you could make
Yeah.
that work,
So
that'll be a
the
lot
thing
of
is,
points.
if I did that, the +2 I gained from here would become a -2
-2,
because
yeah.
of that. So it
Unless
would
you
kind of
get
net
more.
out. So this card, though, I am going to be keeping this going
Mm-hmm.
as a Tokyo card.
Okay.
So this one, I'm going to go to a board game store in Akihabara. We're definitely doing this when we go to Japan.
Well, you know what? Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Back to this.
Sure.
You don't want to leave. You don't want to put that on Saturday.
It's just the symbols.
Because the thing about it is, if you put this on Saturday, it makes all of your trains free.
So my only thing is this one right here on Saturday is already something so juicy that gets me 8 points.
Okay.
So,
Never mind. Sorry to
yeah.
interrupt.
No problem. And I might want to get another
Yeah.
symbol that matches there.
Yeah.
Going back to Akihabara, we're
Yes.
talking about board game store in Akihabara. Now this is going to be a little expensive.
That's the one.
This is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I passed this to you
And
earlier.
I passed it back.
I was
and
hoping
thought
it would come back to
that
me.
would have been great on Monday.
The reason I was hoping it was coming back to me is it's worth 4 points.
Mhm.
It's board game themed,
Yes.
and I get 7 points and a bump up on shopping
Yeah.
if I have 2 of these inexpensive symbols.
By just one more game.
By
That's
just
what it
one,
says.
yeah. By just one point game,
Think
yeah.
we can all relate?
And I definitely have it 1, 2, 3 going. So
Nice.
I'm gonna toss it right on top of the cherry blossoms because I knew I was always gonna cover these up.
Yeah,
right
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
that's not
yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't want it to happen. So that's gonna go right on there.
Nice.
So as of right now, 1 train here.
Uh-huh.
This is still blue. This is gonna represent blue. So I'm
Okay.
still good here.
Very
So I
good.
think I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah,
I was a
think
little
so,
nervous
too.
at first with that.
And we're definitely going to do that. We're going to look for this board game store.
Yeah.
What board game store is this?
I don't know.
If you have a board game store recommendation in Japan, let us know.
Let us know.
Because
Yeah.
we're definitely going.
Yep.
All
Okay,
right.
So now we're going back to playing just 1 card. We are going to pick up the 2 cards that are there. That's what this indicates.
Yep.
So we're not drawing from the deck. So if you could remember a
you.
little bit, if I can remember a little bit,
This is the last 4 rounds. So
I could use
Oh,
research.
These are not good.
I could use research.
This is not going to help me. Yeah, I'm going to spend a research token. Now these are really helpful. And I'm going full Tokyo.
So another thing, this is something that we should definitely be thinking about, is do the math from the cards in your hands that you're going to play and these tracks. If you're finding yourself in the margins, that might be the difference as to why you want to play a card to get 4 points versus get no cards or no points.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and discard these 3. So we're discarding it off to the side here. And we're only playing 1 card.
Just 1.
I was trying to choose 2. My eyes got hungry. All right, have you chosen?
Yes, I have chosen.
All right, I'm going to keep
It's going to you.
this and pass
Ooh, pass me a
this.
Tokyo.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to complete my Saturday by going to the Imperial Palace Gardens.
Ooh.
So this is going to give me a 3rd symbol, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what do I want? I can.
So you definitely have that.
So the thing is, the highlighted activity here lets me take a special tour if I have 3 of those symbols, which I do. And if so, then I get 2 points for every pair of
shopping and temple. So
And
what's your
temple.
rate limiting? You have 4 shopping, I'm seeing.
the
And
temple
you definitely
is-
have 4 temples, so it's worth 8 points.
I have 4 temples. I
Oh,
only
yeah.
have 3.
You should have 4. 1,
Oh,
2,
I
3,
do.
4.
So
Well,
this is worth 8 points.
you definitely have 4 because you wanted this to be your highlight. So
Yes.
you made that 4.
That's
so.
right.
So it's worth 8 points.
Versus
this one's
6.
worth 6. So
Okay,
that's
so I'm gonna
definitely
place-
your choice.
This on top.
Okay.
And
you
seeing as, so this is now complete. I have 3 symbols of those 2.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing as I'm only traveling twice, I went from Tokyo to Kyoto here and then back to Tokyo. So I'm just gonna,
Unless you're stuck with some Kyoto cards.
I have 1 more research token.
You do, yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to, I'm not going to take another train. I'm going to go and take a walk.
So you're only traveling twice, you said, right?
Huh?
You're only
Yes,
traveling
I'm only
twice?
traveling twice.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you don't have to use your start token. You could take a 2 point and a bump up on happiness with the luxury and leave your start token behind.
I could, but this could be worth a lot more points
Mhm.
to go in the 4th. The cards are worth anywhere from like 1 to 4. This is 7 points.
Yep.
So I'm going to push my luck and I'm going to go for a Tokyo walk.
You're going for a walk.
Yes, this is that fourth one. So that does not allow me to take a research token. And I'm going to tuck it under.
Sure.
So we're going to reveal what that is later.
Okay.
That's exciting.
Let's just bring this up a little bit.
I just
'cause
wanted
now
to
we
go.
stacked it a little
I
bit.
wanted to go for an extra walk at some point in the game.
Yeah.
Because it's exciting to just flip it over.
You
and
talked
see
about
what
it in the
is.
rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think with my card, I'm going to have to wrap up Wednesday. And
Okay.
then I'm kind of stuck with whatever Thursday is because, well, I guess I have one outlet on Saturday, but they all want Kyoto. But we are doing a gachapon vending machine in Tokyo.
Get the gotcha.
Yeah. So which is nice. This is going to be another one of those shopping symbols.
Uh-huh.
And then I get a bump up on here. So hopefully I can really just hit that happiness as much as possible. I'm actually
Okay.
going to be tucking it underneath the Akihabara. So I have very similar choices here.
Mhm.
And they're both eligible for endgame scoring. But I think the 1 extra point is going to be more valuable to me
Okay.
based off of the symbols that I have. I could be very wrong. So that's going to go there. And
Okay.
then now we're going to resolve Wednesday. So
Yeah.
I'll just bring that up. And I only have 1 of those symbols, which is perfect because I want them used to happiness. So let's just move
There you
a little
go.
bit closer.
You get a bump up on your mood.
Yep.
All right. Moving on to the next round.
Yep.
So 1
So 1 and
Tokyo,
1.
1 Kyoto. There you go.
Okay. Just
And
take it as it is.
1 and 1 for me
Ooh.
as well.
Hmm.
Oh, this is nice. Ready?
I'm ready. Yep.
All right. Passing
Passing
this
you a
to you.
Kyoto.
Oh
There
no.
you go.
That's not good because I am playing my last Kyoto
Oh,
here
yeah. So you want Tokyo
on
cards here.
Wednesday. Yeah. Ugh, that's bad. Okay. So this is Nijo Castle.
Okay.
And it's just another one of those symbols,
That's a
3
lot of
points. Oh, this is 12 points.
12
If I have
points.
2, do I have 2 of each before? Oh, I don't
You
have
don't
the
have food.
food.
You're not
Ugh,
eating there.
that would have been great. Okay. So this will go underneath
Okay.
here. And I completed this.
You resolve it.
I completed Wednesday. It's
Look at
3
you.
symbols.
3. Are you going to go for
And-
a walk?
I'm going to go for another walk.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Kyoto
So
walk.
I'm going to go for a Kyoto walk. So I'm going to tuck that under. We'll see what that
The
is.
bare minimum, the walk is worth 1 point. So
Yeah.
It is.
Bare minimum.
Something.
It's 1 point and a mood boost.
And a mood boost, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay, we are in Tokyo. We're doing Ikebukuro. So this one, I'm purely playing this just for, I guess, the symbol technically, but it's worth 3 points.
For the shopping.
Yeah, for the shopping, yeah. So I'm just going to tuck this. It has to go on Thursday. Well,
Yeah.
I guess I have Saturday, but I'd like something better on Saturday, ideally.
You'd like something Kyoto.
Something
probably,
Kyoto-like,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Because I'm already doing Tokyo into that.
All right.
All right, pick up the 2, right?
Yeah, pick up the 2. Oh, this is bad.
All
They're
right.
both in Kyoto.
They're both Tokyo, so I think I know where this is going.
Oh, okay. You left me something
Okay.
not too bad. All right, ready?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to pass you this Tokyo card.
Tough decision.
Oh, you passed me a Kyoto. Okay, so
I
it's
did.
kinda
So
friendly.
it's nice and
Yeah.
friendly. So fortunately, Naveen had passed me a yellow card, which means this can be for either city. This is definitely going to go on Friday.
Yeah.
And the decision is, do I cover that? I don't know if I'm going to get another sushi symbol
Maybe
or
it's
another
here.
food symbol.
Maybe it's here.
And this is already going to be worth 5 points.
Plus a double bump on the blue symbol.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it. I'm going to just cover this.
Okay.
I don't want to risk it.
Okay.
The decisions are tough.
How many points is that worth? 5?
This one's
Minimum?
worth 5.
5.
So if I lose by 3 points, we know where it came from.
Sure. You got some walks that you're going for. We're going to be staying at a really nice hotel, I think, on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be very expensive, though. It's
We're
not
not
good. It's not good to
going-
my stress levels.
We're not going to do that.
It's worth 7 points though, so I
Okay.
figured it's gonna be. I'm gonna lose some points. I think if I did the math right, I'm gonna end up in a stressful face situation.
Ah, okay.
But it is what it is. So I'm just gonna tuck this here, and so this is gonna resolve this one. Unfortunate,
Yeah.
very unfortunate. So Thursday is complete for me, so that's gonna go up. I only have one symbol, so I do become a little bit happy though.
Boom.
Down, and then up to the 5.
Yeah, so you're getting at least 5 points there.
Yeah.
I didn't even do any of my math. I'm just going to see what happens at the end of the game.
Yeah.
All right. Are you
Okay.
ready for the final round?
This is it, yeah.
So in the final round, it's a little bit different. You get to choose either deck to draw one card from, and then you pick up your discard. So what would you like?
Definitely Kyoto, because Saturday is looking like a Kyoto kind of day.
There you go. And I'm definitely Tokyo. All right. Pick up the card that is in your
Gave me Kyoto,
your
which is
pass
nice.
pile is what I meant. Oh, Naveen.
What? Not good?
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready, yep.
All right. Just discard, I guess.
Yeah,
the
we can
one
just
that you're not.
discard.
I'm going to not use that.
Sun's going out, so we'll just toss them out.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the card that I'm playing for that final day or on Friday.
There's the food.
It's sushi at the Tsukiji market. I should have gone with what you said. You did have a sushi there.
I did have
should
food there, yeah.
I should have not tucked that. So anyway, this is gonna give me the 2 symbols that I need, and I think I'm gonna put this on top.
Yep.
So it scores me just 1 more point than that top card does.
And it gets you a boost on the food track at the end of the game.
Yes, it does. So my Friday is complete. I have 3 symbols there,
do.
which is nice. So thank you for passing me that.
I know. Yeah.
Do I go for a walk?
Here's now the moment where you can kind of see if you need this boost.
Nope. I think I will just go for another walk
Walk.
in Tokyo. So let's just do this. I'm gonna put
I
this.
think walking is more valuable than I give it credit for.
Yeah, I'm going on a lot of walks here. I am a little bit more of a spontaneous traveler every now and then, I guess, right?
Yeah.
We like to wander through the streets.
Wander, yeah.
So, all right, what is your final card?
Okay, we are going to another temple. So this one is the Kiyomizudera Temple.
Yeah.
Kiyomizudera Temple.
Kiyomizudera?
This one is going to have to go on to Saturday, which is just perfectly fine for me. And then I was originally going to do the one here as the one on top, but now I'm actually going to choose this one instead
As a highlight.
as a highlight because
Okay.
I net 2 extra points by doing
Okay.
it this way. So
Very
that's going to
good.
go there. This is going to now come on up. And then because I matched 2 symbols,
What would you like? Mood boost, research tokens, which are really just going to be 2 points now, or
Yeah.
a wild token.
I think the best thing for me, based off everything I'm seeing, is just taking one of these boosts because I think I'm in the margins at
Nice.
some place.
Okay.
So, okay, perfect.
Well, there you go. That
it.
was the end of the 13th round. Before we go into final scoring, we must place our trains. So mine is really easy.
Okay. You said
I
one
just
train, huh?
I have 2 trains, and I'm switching 2 different days. So I'm going to place this here, and you don't have to put the start one first. I'm just choosing to
You're
do
just
that.
choosing it, yeah.
And then I'm going to place this here. So
Very good.
there we go.
Okay, so for me, I'm going to take my luxury train and place it in between these 2. The next luxury train is going to be, where am I committed to? Here,
Here.
is it?
Yeah.
In between these 2 because I'm switching from Tokyo to Kyoto.
Uh-huh.
And then my last one is my starting one, and I'll just toss it kind of right here. There we go.
Nice. So we
Perfect.
didn't have to take any from the supply.
Yeah.
Again, if you didn't have enough trains to fulfill your switching needs, you have to take them from the supply, and they're minus 2
Minus
points
2,
each.
yeah.
So there you go. Are you ready to score?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So we're going to just go day by day, and we'll just talk about our day, and you can let us know who planned the best trip.
Okay.
All right. Starting with Monday.
Yeah, you want to do it?
Sure. So on Monday, I'm going to start by going to the Gotokuji Temple. It gets me a bump up on experience and the temple shrine track.
Yeah, the shopping and temple.
Yes. Then I go to Tokyo Tower, which is a little bit stressful, so my mood goes down. And then I end the day by going to Ikebukuro, which gets me another shopping.
Perfect.
Okay. We'll do all the points at the very, very end, but the highlighted activity is finding a new favorite manga series. As long as I have one of those stress symbols, which I do, then I score 8 points,
And you become a little stressed.
I become a little stressed. Why is that
Ooh.
stressful? Is it because I need to binge read it now?
Maybe.
Or because I need to buy the entire series?
Maybe you feel the pressure.
I guess so.
Okay.
All right, what do you do on Monday?
All right. Monday, we have the Senazaka Slope. And
okay.
that was shopping, so we
Yeah.
go up. We also have the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove.
Uh-huh.
So we are going to move up on the outdoor experience.
Uh-huh.
And then I also move on
On the mood?
the mood track right
Yeah.
there.
It's
Uh,
affordable.
Then we go to the flea market. We move up on shopping, and then again, it's affordable at the flea market, so we move up.
There you go.
And then at the very end, because I have two of these symbols, which I do,
You found
I'm gonna
another great deal.
Yeah, I'm going to score 4 points plus another point for each one of these that are out on this track.
Perfect. So let's actually take the score down
Yeah.
as we go.
For Monday.
Or else we're going to forget that.
Totally.
So Monday I scored 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 8.
20.
So that's 20 for Monday. And you?
So for me, I don't think I'm going to get 20, but it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Uh-huh.
9 plus 4 is 13, and then one Neko cat for
Yeah.
every
Neko?
every one of these shopping symbols.
Yeah.
So another 2. 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to Tuesday, shall we?
Let's do it.
So let's just reveal the name as the, the day. There we
Sure.
go. To keep track. Okay, so I passed my train, but it doesn't give me any bonuses. On Tuesday, I'm going to start the day by going to Otagi Nenbutsuji Temple,
Okay.
and that gives me a shrine bump up. Then I go to the Yasaka Shrine, which is another shrine, of course, and that is affordable, so I'm a little bit happier.
Yeah.
Then I have Temple Lodging, so another shrine boost and another mood booster as well. Because I have those three, I've met 3 experience up to this point.
Right.
I have a Shojin Ryori meal. So that's going to score me 4 points. It'll also get me a bump up on my mood, another shrine bump up, and a food experience bump.
There you go.
So total, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 4 is 11.
11.
So not as good as Monday, but
That's good.
what can you do?
That's good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, for me, so now I will have a train. So should we just do it now, or?
It's in between.
It's in
so it's
between.
important that you do it in
Yeah.
those moments.
Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and just pick this up and know that I will be using that train.
Uh-huh.
So the first thing is Tofukuji Temple, which is going to get me a outdoor experience
Yep,
as
and
well
a
as a
shrine.
shrine.
Very good.
Then I had my
Your train.
luxury train, which is worth 2.
Okay.
Plus I get a bump up on happiness. So
Boom. So you reset and you're going to get 12
points now.
Uh-oh.
That's good.
Okay.
So that was this one.
Yep.
I will remember I have 2 points. I'll just leave it on my arm.
Okay.
So then now we're going to move up on shopping.
Yeah. And the shrine.
So a
You
shrine.
have to go
And
to
then
Fuji.
the last temple. This is a temple day.
Zojoji.
So we are going to move up on the temple once
Zojoji.
again. And then we are going to be a little bit happy about the cheapness of this
Yeah.
whole thing. At the end there, I need at least 2 on the shopping and then 2 on the temples. I definitely have the 2 temples. Here's 1 shopping,
And the
plus I
shopping's
have some more
there.
there. So another 8 points. So
Very good.
8, 9, 10,
Uh-huh.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17
17.
points.
Uh-oh.
17 was good.
Uh-oh. Very good.
That was good.
All right. Let's move on to Wednesday.
Sure.
So Wednesday I have 4. I have 4 different
Yeah, so
cards
that's the
because I went on
scary
a
thing.
walk. So first is Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. That is a outdoor experience and a mood booster.
Okay.
Nijo Castle, which is another outdoor experience. I went for a walk, so now I can flip this over, and I can decide.
Ooh, do you want to be a little stressed?
Let's do it. Let's do it. It's 4 points.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna be shopping arcades. So I get a boost on this,
Shopping.
on
Food.
shopping, on food.
And then
And-
you get a little stressed out.
Slightly stressed because it's probably crowded.
Okay.
And then finally, the Philosopher's Path. I get outdoor,
A little stressed.
slightly
You're
stressful.
pondering about your life, maybe. Yeah.
Find new meaning in life is my highlighted activity. Do I have? Yes, I have 4 temples here. So I get 8 points and a wild token.
That's not good.
And I can use the wild token later once the experience
2 wild
is done.
tokens? Oof.
So this is going to be 4, 8, 9, 10, plus 3, 13, plus 8 is 21.
21. Back to your usual 21.
21. Okay.
That's,
about you?
that doesn't seem very good for me.
Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday. So we are still in Tokyo. This yellow is going to represent Tokyo still. So see some cherry blossoms. That's an outdoor activity. We're going to move into that 3 spot. And then we're going to go to the vending machines that we're talking about. So I go up on shopping.
Yep.
And then I also was happy
Happier?
with the price.
Yep.
Then this last one here, that board game store in Akihabara, we are going to go up on shopping again, and then it was a little
Slightly
expensive.
stressful.
It was a little expensive to go there, so
Yeah.
we're going to go down. And then buy just 1 more game. I have 1 symbol there, plus I have a couple more just showing here,
Yep.
so we're good. So it's another 7, and then I get another bump on the yellow shopping.
Nice.
Seems pretty good.
All right. So 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
We're almost there. Thursday. So I do have a train here. So I'm going to hold this up just like this. The geisha show at Gyeon Corner. So that's a unique experience. That's my first unique experience. Sanenzaka Slope. So I went shopping. And then I take the train. So that's a mood booster. And then I visit an anime museum, which is going to be a unique experience and shopping.
Okay.
And then I pick up a gift for a friend as my highlight activity, and I definitely have at least 3 shopping up to this point. So I get 3 points and 1 point for each of those symbols.
Yikes.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you can always track that with your...
That's right, with my experience track. So that's 8 points.
8 points, yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, so 8 plus 2 is 10, 11, 12, 16, 19. 19 for Thursday.
Yikes. Yeah, so my Thursday, we start off in Ikebukuro. So we have shopping.
Okay, I'll do it for you.
Then we spent a lot of money at that luxury hotel.
Yeah.
If you remember that. So we go down to 1, 2. That's not good. But I did take a luxury train to go up.
You're back to center.
Back to center. And then the Kyoto Railway Museum, which is just I get off the block finally with this one.
Yeah.
So I get 3.
Well, you have your highlighted experience.
Oh yeah, my highlighted experience here. So reflect on your journeys. If I've used 2 trains leading up to this point, which I have, 1 plus another one, 2, then that's going to be successful. So let's count the points. It's going to be 7 plus 3, that's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for this train. Plus another 5, that's 20. And then plus 2 points for train used. So that's
up to that point.
Up to that point. So that's 24.
24. Wow.
I got one. I had a big day
so far.
Well, I went to that hotel.
Yeah.
It was valuable.
All right. The last 2 days, we have Friday, which is another 4 activity a day for me. So get yakitori in Omoide Yokocho. So
Got you. So shopping and food.
Yep. Buy a gift at an interesting shop.
I said shopping, but I meant outdoor, a unique experience. Right?
Oh, and then I go for a walk, so I can decide what I want to do with this.
Would you like 5 points?
I would love 5 points. Thank you for asking, Naveen. At the Tokyo National Museum. And then finish it off with sushi at the Tsukiji Market. So 1, 2, slightly stressful. It's crowded.
Okay.
Buy some cooking supplies. I definitely have 2 of the shopping. So it's 6 points and a food bump up. So that's 6, 7 plus 5 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16.
I need more points.
For Friday.
Okay, so Friday, here we go. We're starting off in Tokyo by rescuing a cat.
So your train is...
It's just a start one.
Yeah, so we can remove it.
We're good on that one, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we go up on food experience, and then we also...
go up on mood?
On mood, yeah. Another food.
Yeah.
By going to that sushi restaurant.
Down on mood. Your hand is covering, but it's back to center.
Yeah, back to center. Then we go up on shopping. And then up on food, and then down.
So you're at -1 on. This is your mood tracker,
yeah,
right
I'm
there?
on -1 mood.
Okay.
A little upset, a little grumpy. Okay, so then the total points. So this one I definitely got. So I have 3 food just showing there, and I have 8 on the shop, 8 on the shopping. So I'm definitely good on this.
You stopped at every shop.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So 9 plus 4 is 13, 14, 15, 19 total points there.
19. Okay. All right. Here we are. The final day in our itinerary. Saturday. It's a big day. We're still in Tokyo. So, I went for a walk twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay, let's see what this is. Get crepes in Harajuku. I would love to get crepes in Harajuku.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Up food.
That's up food and up. I guess it's not that expensive. Then we went to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. So it's just
are you gonna
a little bit
get
of happiness.
you're gonna get
This is another walk. Yes, I would love to do that. So that's Shinjuku Gyoen Park. So I go up on mood. This resets and I move up there. So it's gonna be 5 points. And I go up on this. It's an outdoor experience. And finally, the Imperial Palace Gardens, up on that, and up on mood. So I took a special tour.
You definitely have those.
I definitely have those. Now it's for every pair of these 2. So temples is my limiting factor.
So 5 times 2.
Oh, yes.
2 points for every pair.
Every pair of these. So it's 10 points, exactly.
Yeah, because you have 5 and 6, so you have to take the 5 times 2.
Right. So it's 10 plus 3. So 10, 16, 22.
22.
22 and
My
Saturday.
cards I'm looking at aren't very powerful right now.
Let's see them.
Okay, so it's going to be this one. All right, so we are back in Kyoto, and so we went temple lodging. So we go up on the temple track.
And on
And
mood.
then on mood, then we toured the villa. So then we're going to go up on the outdoors activity, and then up on happiness. Then we temple, outdoor, unique experience. And then at the bottom here, I definitely have this.
Yep.
So it's 2 points for every temple and outdoors. So we have 5 total.
Yeah,
5 and 5.
so 10 points as
10.
well.
So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15.
That does not sound good enough.
We shall see.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have the mood tracker points. So I end with just 5 points extra on
good.
mood.
I get 12 points on mood.
Ooh,
That's nice.
That is nice. Now we are going to score our experience tracks. So if you have these wild tokens, now is the time to use them.
I do.
I am in the margins for this one,
Okay.
right? So I'm going to spend one on this, and I'm going to spend the other on this one.
Yeah,
so I
that's
can
good.
get the points for those.
Nice. I'm only in the margin on this one right here, so I'm going to spend this to get myself into that 4 points.
Very good. So let's go ahead and add them up. So for these 3, they've reached 4 points each. So that's going to be 12. And then these 2 have reached 8 points. So 12 plus 16, is it 28?
28.
All right. What about you?
Well balanced there, Monique.
Thank you.
So 4 times 3, this one's not going to score. So it's 12 plus 8, that's 20.
20.
And you had 28?
Yeah. You're also technically supposed to score your trains separately, but we already added those in when we were calculating the schedule.
I see. Yep.
And last but not least, any leftover research tokens.
I have none.
So it's 1 point for me. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and do some math, and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right, final scores are in, and it's Naveen with 137 to me with 143.
Closer than I thought.
Yeah, that was actually pretty close.
Yeah, I thought you were going to get me by like 15 or something.
There you go. I mean, at the end of the day, both schedules sound amazing.
We scored better than we did last time, too.
I would not mind doing all that, although your schedule had a little bit... you had one extra train.
One more train.
So
but it was a luxury train.
In real life, if I would want to take that extra train, it is a luxury train, so it could be kind of cool.
Think of it like we flew into Kyoto, we traveled to Tokyo, and then we had to get back to Kyoto so we can get back home.
And they do say that if you're going to spend a week or so there, to spend more time maybe in Kyoto. I don't know. What do you think?
Let us know
Have you been to Japan?
Yeah.
Let us know, and let us know whose itinerary you would rather take.
Don't go based off points.
Don't go based off points. I will say though that my itinerary did have a 4th activity on 3 different
couple
days.
Occasions, yeah.
I didn't go for
the
it might be, I don't know, if you're the type of traveler who likes to relax a little bit more, then maybe not. Yours had more temples.
I had the board game.
Yours
spot.
also had the board game spot. So, and let us know if you also have any recommendations, because we'd love to hear. But otherwise, that is Let's Go to Japan. There's also an expansion called the Passport expansion, and it introduces these passport cards. During setup, each player gets randomly dealt 2 of them, and you choose one to be as. And it's basically like your personality as a traveler. Maybe you're thrifty. And so now they're basically asymmetric abilities. Each
that would have been great for me.
Each discount positive mood tracker
doubles
it.
I had so many of those.
It moves your token twice to the right. Or maybe you're a spontaneous traveler. So you start the game with 3 luxury train tokens.
I would have loved that too.
Maybe you're a planner, a returning visitor, or an otaku. So there's a lot of different types of asymmetry that you can be playing with this expansion.
And again, this is a prototype copy of the game, so some of these things may be tweaked a little bit, changed in the final production
Although
copy.
it feels final.
It feels pretty close to it, yeah.
It's quite possible that maybe things will not change. For any of those details, we encourage you to check out their Kickstarter, including how the expansion is going to be integrated. We don't know if this is a stretch goal or what those details are.
Right. But otherwise, that is Let's Go to Japan. If you are interested in the game, there is a link to the campaign down in the description. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. And thank you all so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more like this in the future, please consider subscribing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.